Hi to all, and sorry for those that I didn't meet last time I was in town. Tough luck. I'm not there very often now that I moved back to Paris. Speaking of Paris, to travel in its subway is to embark on a sensory travel. Have you ever been in the subway in Paris? No? Well, it just sucks to be you. When you step in this underground world, you get invaded by smells, odors, scents. Your olfactory sense is as acute as if you were in a field of spring flowers in bloom, except there are no flowers. Yet you can smell many different fragrances, such as food from different vendors, some selling honey roasted peanuts from a cardboard box because it's the only way some Pakistani or Syrian refugees can earn a meager living. Others selling hot chocolate croissant and other pastries that people grab from an actual pastry shop before hopping on the RER, the regional subway system that extends far beyond Paris into the suburbs. There are people wearing expensive or cheap perfume, some freshly out of the shower with apricot or cucumber smelling hair. Others haven't seen soap and water for days, by choice, and I call these the stinky butts. Or because they have nowhere to bathe. In French, they are called SDF, sans domicile fixe, or homeless. Oddly enough, some of the others, others remind you of your youth or trigger a long gone memory of simpler times and of your mother or grandmother's cooking and will bring out different tastes in your mouth, which remind you of something you like or just make you feel like you're traveling to some faraway country. And whether you welcome or not these smells, these tastes, you are powerless to fight them while being transported from your point A to point B. Sounds are also part of your journey. The bell announcing the door is about to close. The automatic voice inside the car telling you where your next stop is. The loudspeaker on the platform reminding you to watch your step, as if you just couldn't figure it out yourself, in French, in English, or in Spanish when you're closer to a touristy spot. And the noise of the train and its doors. People are talking on the phone or to one another, some whispering as if in the library, others as loud as if on the street level or at a sidewalk cafe. Languages that you may or may not understand, reminding you of the true melting pot that Paris is. Music from someone's phone or headphones is rarely audible. But when it is, it's usually because of lack of civism. People sniffle or clear their throat. Some cough up a lung. Others sigh for no reason or just because they're annoyed. When you isolate each sound or noise, or whether you take it all in, sometimes it almost sounds like a well orchestrated music, the music of public transportation. Sight. When deep underground with dimly lit and almost depressing spaces with cave-like environment, people's clothing and skin tones stand out. Whereas in the first underground level, with lights as a windowless kitchen, we notice the glares of shops, neon, and other artificial lights that are just cruel to the eyes. And finally, the touch is also a sense that is not spared. The metallic bars where you hold yourself when you can't sit down, to the fabric of people's garment that brush past you when it's really crowded, to the handlebar by the door when you just want to get out, to the feel of the ticket that you insert into the turnstile slot. Any germophone, also known as suffering from misophobia, would simply wipe his or her hand with alcohol or disinfectant solution from start to finish. But anyone else can simply get transported in this underground journey of sensations, with or without the feeling of being trapped like a lab rat in a maze in search of a reward. The reward there is when you come out on time to the surface destination with the positive thought of having lived a unique human interaction and sensory experience. Thank you.